Hello, beautiful light workers and biz goddesses. I am so happy to come to you this week because we have the first full week of April and my birthday is right around the corner on April 10th. I am going to be 39 this year. It's almost a big number. It's getting there. But this week is a really interesting week when we're talking in terms of energy. And I think at first it might seem a little contradictory. We are still in Venus retrograde, so we will be exploring what we love and what we need to nourish and support us. And we're still in Jupiter retrograde, which means we're exploring our leadership roles. We're exploring how we show up in the world. But now, at the end of this week, we have Saturn going into retrograde. And Saturn is an interesting planet. It has to do with time, it has to do with money, but it also seems to have to do with karmic lessons. And when we're talking about karma, we have to go deep. Because karma isn't, the root of karma isn't on the surface. While we may have some lessons that keep repeating on the surface, karma really has us pull down deep and look at the patterns that we've been holding and holding space for probably a good amount of time in our lives. Like maybe all of our life, maybe half of our life, maybe since, you're the third worst boyfriend you've ever had kind of thing, which could have been quite a while ago. So this week it's going to be interesting as we turn to retrograde at Saturn retrograde at the end of this week, because we got the love, we got the leadership, and then we got the past coming up again, and then we got time issues coming up, and then we got like money flow issues and luck issues coming up. It can be balanced out. This is not a reason to freak out. This is not a reason to come away from center. What happens outside of us, externally, has nothing to do with our intrinsic value, has nothing to do with the value of our dreams. Our dreams are beautiful and golden, and they are our destiny. But of course, they require some work. They require some elbow grease, some centering in, anchoring in, so we can pull down bigger, more divine, more perfect energies each time. And the cards really kind of talk about that play for this week. So this is for Monday, April 3rd, the week of Monday, April 3rd. And we'll start with the Enchanted Map Deck. The Enchanted Map Deck is talking about being stuck in the mud. Now, the energies at the beginning of the week won't have you feeling like you're stuck in the mud. They're going to be kind of light. They're going to be kind of flowy. And even the energies post-retrograde, they're not exactly stuck in the mud. This is more of like a mental mud than anything else. This is a point of unclarity about how we're going to move forward from one particular lesson. But I think that really has to do with that whole Saturn retrograde. But the Tarot deck, and I do not know the name of this deck. I found it at Barnes & Noble's in one of those little boxes up by the cashier. We have the Ten of Wands. So we are reaching a completion stage. We are finishing carrying something. I mean, like, every time I look at that, I'm thinking, like, that's a lot of sticks to be carrying around. That's a lot of wands to be carrying around. And while wands is energy and while wands is passion, even passion comes with some baggage. It comes with the baggage of what our fears and hopes are for our business, our expectations of what we can and cannot do, just to do what we're good at, you know. It carries a lot of that stuff. And we're reaching a stage where we're going to be able to start shedding those things and start something new, at least in terms of energy and passion. or coming at it from a completely different approach. We're done with one approach and we're coming into a whole other approach. And Saturn's going to have a lot to teach us. And maybe that's why we're feeling stuck in the mud. Because we've been carrying around too much emotional baggage. Certainly something to think about. And certainly something to feel into as the week goes on and as you see what's coming up in those Saturn karma lessons. This is the real guidance for the week. This is from the Messenger Oracle deck, and it is surrender to the flow. That is always the answer, by the way. That is always the answer to when you're feeling stuck or to when you're feeling indecisive. Because when you surrender to the flow, you're opening up to something much, much greater than yourself. And sometimes you have to, recognize you're stuck and step away and consciously seek out the flow so that you can surrender to it. I mean, sometimes there is a little bit of a process behind that. But ultimately, when we're in flow, we're good. We're golden. We're coming from center. We're in our power. And we're living moment to moment so we can make that conscious decision, that powerful decision to rise and rise again. To be our soul self again and again and come home over and over. Alright, so try not to let this week get to you. Just come home and home and home again. Because no matter what's going on out there, it doesn't affect the inner security, the inner stability, the inner unconditional love we have from Soul Self. Alright, now I hope I get to see all of you on the challenge. Or the challenge, it's not a challenge, on the workshop. And there will be prizes for my workshop. It is over in Shine Boost, and it is for building a magical lead magnet. And a lead magnet is just your free offer. So it's your free offer on your website. It's your free offer on a webinar. But it is an essential piece to have and to master how to do it. Because it's what's going to start attuning your business to your soulmate clients. And it's going to prepare them to continue to say, yes, 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 yes. I want your stuff. I need your stuff. So it puts your soulmate clients in the right position. And by putting your soulmate clients and your business sales pieces all in the right position, it's going to totally up-level your business. So that is why you all need to hop over to the Magical Lead Magnets Mastered Workshop. It's only 5 days. It's going to be fun. Fun, because I like fun. I don't like to be too serious because then people get like, oh, this is so hard. And that is the last thing I want. Because business theory doesn't have to be dry. It doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to not apply to your business. Because it does. Because you are a master marketer. You're an empath. You're sensitive. You understand what the true cost is of your clients' problems. You just have to learn how to tap it in the right way. So I hope to see you there. You can check it out on my biz page, which is yoursupersecretpowers.com. Or you can hop over to the Shine Boost for Biz Goddesses group, because that's where the workshop's going to be. And there should be a sign-up link in there too. Right? See you there, my loves.